Welcome to Reaper Smuggler's Warehouse. So Reaper mode just came out a few days ago, so these are my first experiences with Reaper on these lobby levels, and so by the time this video hits, Reaper will probably have been out for a good couple of weeks though, but still very new to me. So I'm level 4, and one of the little changes that I'm making to my build is that, originally I'd taken Shield Mastery at level 1 and then Maximize at level 3, and the point was that, I didn't get my first burst until level 3 anyways, and, when it was just Elite before Reaper, having Maximize on that burst was plenty good enough until I got on Power at 6. But now with Reaper, if you're going to be doing Reaper at these low levels, I'd want to take Maximize at level 1 and Empower at level 3, so I had them ready to go as soon as I got my burst. These Reapers are a lot tougher. I've been me and a guildie have been doing most of these quests. I've been pugging them out just for fun too. But Reaper 3 is about, where we're at right now. It's a pretty comfortable amount. We're dying. There've been some deaths. And it's a lot of fun though. It really reminds me of back in the day when we were noobs and we didn't have ship buffs and we didn't have twink gear, and the lightning bolts that these kobold casters are shooting at us are scary. Like, they're hitting us really hard, just like before we had ship buffs. So it's been really nostalgic. I've really been enjoying Reaper mode so far. I've played it a little bit on the top end. Now I've played it a little bit on the low end. And like I said, I'm definitely enjoying it. I haven't done any really high-end Reaper stuff, like 6, 7 skulls, the highest I've done. Been doing a lot of 3 and 4 skull-ish kind of stuff. I think just with this solo quest, I'm just going to do Reaper 2. Let's take a look at where things are on the enhancement side. So I'm all in on the Enlightened Spirit right now. I really wanted to, obviously you want to work towards the burst right away. I want to get my spell power up. So I'm going to be focusing on this stuff right now. Oh, a little tip, I appreciate channel viewers saying this, is that, I had showed in a couple of videos in the past that you can drag these little icons over to move your enhancement sheets around. Instead of doing the unset, which you can only do if there's nothing selected. But what he said is that you could just drag it anywhere into the box. So I was showing that you had to drag it specifically in the little icon, which could explain why sometimes it acts a little screwy with me. But yeah, you just drag it over anywhere into the box. That's pretty cool. And then also another tip that same person said was that he saw me reorganizing my adventure companion. You can just hit the X, and it just, instead of sorting it by level, and then I was having to hit it twice to sort it the way I wanted, you just hit the X and it sorts it sort of what used to be the default way, which is the lowest stuff at the bottom. That's pretty cool. I appreciate when people make those little comments in my videos. I love the things that I learn from the videos. The viewers learn little things from the videos, and then I end up learning little things from you guys too. Sometimes big things. So it's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the gear. So I'm still at a point where I'm not crafting, because like I said in the last video, I don't want to spend my collectibles crafting this lobby gear that I'm going to use for a few hours or maybe a day or two at most. I have guild. I'm not a proponent of having a bunch of level 1 and 2 gear clogging up my bank. That's why I don't want it. I don't want it to clog up my bank for this gear that I'm going to use for a few hours or a day. And but some of my guildies, there are a lot of people that love to have that twink level 1 and 2 gear, but I laugh at them. It's funny. But you can play DDO however you want to. And that's one of the awesome things about this game. If you want to have twink level 1 and 2 gear, go for it. I have had fun though, scraping together what I could, and it's been a little reminiscent of the Northwind series when I just had to scrape together whatever I could and make do. And so here with Voodu, it's not quite as desperate as Northwind, but I'm still just basically using whatever I find. And I still have some Korthos crap going on here, like the Goggles of Insight. I just haven't found anything better. So I'm going to show you what gear I'm using. This is actually pretty cool. This is something I found. It's got electrical absorption 12% and healing amp force. This is actually really helpful in Reaper because those, like I said, those lightning bolts are freaking scary. So electrical absorption at these low levels seems like just a must-have if you're going to be doing Reaper. So we got the Spear Bane going, Uber Korthos gears, DR4 slashing and bludgeoning, which complements the Fuhrer's Hide here with Axe-Lock 2, gives me damage reduction 4 / piercing and bludgeoning. So it's almost like DR4 across the board. Bludgeoning gets through it. So back, in the old Cane's crafting system, we used to be able to craft invulnerability for ourselves at level 2. We can't do that now. So, I miss that. But having these two items sort of covers most of the bases there. Again, this is all just stuff I found. Radiance Lore 6, Dexterity 2, Dodge 2, Feather Falling, Radiance 42, Heal Amp 5, Sonic Lore 6, False Life 9. I guess the Heal Amp, yeah, that's not going to stack. So I just wanted to mention that. So Sonic Lore 6, False Life 9. This is just about strength too, having a little bit of strength so I'm not walking around overloaded all the time. I don't want to be encumbered and walk around slow. I already showed you the Fuhrer's Hide. Nothing in the trinket slot. This is just my Fjarlin Pendant of Time. Con 3 Radiance 36, so the Radiance doesn't stack with the gloves, but it gives me Con 3 at least. And this is just because of the resistance too. The shield is something that I crafted, but all I did is put a minimum level 4 shard on there, so it would, have a higher plus on it. So this is a light mithril shield blank that I'm using, and that way it has no arcane spell failure. These mithril shield blanks can be hard to come by. You can find them in the auction house. They come from from the rewards from some of the older chains, like Red Fens, for example, or Sharn Syndicate can still drop these old mithril blanks. And mithril, decreases the arcane spell failure on it. And I still got the Ember Rapier, the starter rapier from Core. The base damage rating is 8.05, which is better than anything I found up to this point. So, but like I've said before, the weapon for this build is just whatever works. Just like with Ginger Spicy, sometimes at certain levels it might make sense that's where you want to put your spell power and spell lore. Other times it may make just to have something to swing around at enemies, but melee damage is not a focal point of this build. Or Ginger's build. It's just something to swing around for fun. So caster stick or something to do a little supportive melee DPS, either way. Alright, we're just going to do Reaper 2. I haven't done a lot of Reaper solos. I mean, like I said, we've been doing Reaper 3 with 2 of us, so I feel like 2 skulls will be fine, but we'll see. I've also really been digging having the Yugo pots. I mean, that's been a big difference at these levels. I also want to show you, I only have 1 enhancement point so far. So I just have the 10 extra hit points when I walk into Reaper mode. That's it. But, the 20 or so extra hit points you get from Essence of Desire, I wish I had bought a much bigger stack of those for TR. I usually just have 100 stack when I TR. But I wish I had bought a few hundred of those and set those aside now. Big difference in these Little B Reapers. So one of the quirky things about Reaper mode is that in order to get full benefit from what I understand, and you do get elite bravery bonus. That's another thing that I wasn't sure about, but it says your streak continues applying highest bonus elite. So you're going to get that elite streak, and you're also going to get elite favor for doing Reaper mode. Like all this stuff, I mean, not Korthos. Korthos didn't have Reaper, but everything else, pretty much, have been doing it on Reaper mode, and you get elite favor for it. But in order to get maximum Reaper XP, and you don't see Reaper XP, I think, until you get 10 kills. So it doesn't even show up down here until you get that 10 kills. But I guess, this is a base level 2 quest, even though it's level 4 on Elite. I guess to get maximum Reaper XP, and correct me if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, like I said, I'm very new, this is very new, it just came out. But I believe in order to get maximum Reaper XP, we gotta run it at the base level of quest, which is level 2. So these level 2 on Reaper, I mean, if you're coming here at a level 2 too, that just seems like it's gonna be really, really tough. We were doing it at level 3. I guess it'd be fine. I don't know. Reaper madness. Like I said though, I've been having a lot of fun with it. You know, I was really skeptical, and there's still some things that bother me about Reaper mode a little bit. But like I said, I'm having fun. It's weird. The lateral progression to me is just kind of weird. You know, I'm not really excited about the Reaper tree. You know, lateral progress seems. It's just it's hard wrapping my mind around it, I guess. And so I'm not even stressing about the Reaper tree. Like it's a long haul to build up. I'm not gonna worry about trying to get that maxed out as fast as possible or whatever. Like it'll come when it comes. I don't care. I want to have fun. I don't want to stress out about, oh my god, I gotta get up to tier 3 to get whatever. That kind of crap just ruins the game for me. Come on, I saw a scorpion. What's going on here? Shenanigans. And then these potions of cure serious wounds, which, I mean, before, on any tune, you could do elite, and those potions of cure serious wounds were going to carry you through, through single digit levels, no problem. Now, I mean, you can see, it's only healing me for like 12. And sometimes like 7. Like it's almost like drinking a potion of cure light wounds. They're just giving you so little healing. So it just seems like I'm not going to be able to rely on those to carry me through single digit level healing anymore. These magic gems, by the way, so if you're really new to Reaper mode, like these, only one person can pick them up and they restore your spell points. 25. Yeah, a lot more on higher levels. I don't know if they're more on higher Reaper skulls or if it's just higher level content that it's more. Reaper! You gotta kill these guys right away because they hurt. And I believe, again, I'm so new to Reaper, and so one of the things, I don't want to give bad information on any of my videos, but, invariably it's going to happen because I had the wrong impression of something or whatever, but I believe when people die, it spawns a Reaper, in addition to Reapers just sort of spawning randomly. But I always, if I say something wrong in these videos, let me know. And y'all usually do. Appreciate it. I really do. Like I said at the beginning, I learn things from you guys too. I've been playing this game for 7 years, and I'm still learning things. And I love that. I still gotta do the final video for Northwind. It's due. I was thinking I wanted to get it up yesterday, but then I did the Alabaster Lioness video, which got a lot of views. So it seems like a lot of people appreciated me posting that so they could see it, and like I said in the video, I know that there are a lot of you guys that watch these videos that aren't really active players anymore, for whatever reason, lots of different reasons to pull us away from this game, but so some of you guys pick up news and stuff from watching my vids. So I like to do those kinds of things once in a while. So probably should have done Reaper 3. I don't know. Still new. Still getting a feel for what I can handle and stuff. Reaper 10's crazy. But every life that you do, you know, you get more and more of that Reaper tree filled in, and those higher Reapers are going to become more and more accessible to more and more people. Reaper, don't fear it. Fear Reaper. I should have let him just hit me so you could see. But I mean, you know, when we were doing on Reaper 3, I was able to, like, about the third hit from a Reaper was pretty much going to take me out. You know, and if it didn't, and then it took me down to, like, almost 0 hit points. I don't think I showed where the numbers were, so give you a point of reference. Pick this quest, by the way, because I've never done a video for it before. And I know that y'all know, but just in case you don't, in case you're really new, because there are some new folks that have stumbled onto my channel. We're just looking for these Smuggler rubies, and the quest completes as soon as you get 10 of them. And they come from the breakables. There's one. But this is another one, like, I swear I've done a video for this, but I couldn't find it on my channel. There's another one. 2 more. You know, some people are really, really against Reaper mode, and I'm not reading the general forums much. I mean, I find them to be just depressing. It puts me in a bad mood. You know, there's just so many people screaming and hollering that it just puts me in a bad mood. I tend to stay away from them. I do visit, like, the Warlock forums and the Druid forums and some of the other forums, but not the general. And then I also read the comments, you know, on the Players Council this year, which is coming to an end very soon. Maybe even by the time this video goes on my channel. In any event, some people are really, really against Reaper. I mean, so much so that they don't even want to try it. But, and I wasn't really excited about it. And I definitely had, you know, going into it, there were some things I was like, hey, man, you know, I was a little skeptical and stuff. But like I said, I've been having fun, and that's the most important thing to me. Is I'm having fun with it, and that just it being challenging. Like I said, these lightning bolts that these casters are scary. You know, a Reaper spawns, and everybody's like, "Get the Reaper!" So, you know, and I've been posting, you know, having fun posting pugs, and just, you know, I just, like, saw somebody saying, you know, all the, you know, the exclusive LFMs are back. Well, you know, shit, I post all welcome in my LFMs. We're gonna have fun with it, you know. And if somebody's got 77 hit points and they're dying all the time, whatever, you know. We're just gonna have some fun with it. It's all good. All right, well, so that's it. That's all for this quest in this video. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna be posting some more Reaper videos. You know, hopefully just all along the way here, this life, I'll be posting Reaper videos. It might not be very high skulls, but you know, we'll do what I can. Thanks for watching. If you have questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. If you have questions about the Voodu Warlock build, you can respond on my build post, which is in the Warlock forum. And if you're on Sarlona, you're welcome to send me a tell.